Stack up your brain power. Here's the visual riddle. How many blocks will be in the force figure? Watch closely. Each shape grows by adding a new row. First has 1 block, then 2 more, then 3 more. What's next? Yep, 4 blocks added to the pile. So the total is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 10 blocks. And the correct answer here is choice D, 10. It's all about building layer by layer. Shopping mess time. Ever wonder how tax sneaks into your final bill? Let's find out with this quick problem. You're buying a jacket that costs $80. The sales tax, 8.5%. So what is the total you actually pay? Let's run through the numbers, and no need to panic, it's just a little percentage math. Here's how you solve it. 8.5% of $80 is $6.80. Add this to the price and you will get final answer, $86.80. That's how tax adds up. Now you won't be surprised at the checkout. Guess what? It's time for math with pens and pencils. It's all about comparing costs and splitting things fairly. Here's what we told. 3 pencils cost as much as 2 pens. And 1 pen costs $2. So, what's the price of 1 pencil? Here's the trick. 2 pens cost $4 total. That's what 3 pencils cost. So just divide it $4 by 3. And boom, each pencil costs $1.33. The final answer is choice C. Pen or pencil, it pays to break things down. A train travels 149 miles in 3 hours and 20 minutes. What is the average speed in miles per hour? A 44, B 45, C 46, or D 50 miles per hour? To find the average speed, divide the total distance, 149 miles, by the total time in hours. 3 plus 20 divided by 60 equals 333 hours, giving approximately 44.7 miles per hour. The correct answer here is choice B, 45 miles per hour. Here's the cool question for you. Which of the following movement sequences will return a shape to its original orientation? Did you get to the right answer? Reflecting a shape twice over the same line cancels the transformation. In fact, it's the only option that's put the shape right back where it began, perfectly aligned. The correct answer here is choice B, reflect twice over the same line. A sheet of paper is folded in half 3 times. Then 1 hole is punched through all the layers. How many holes will appear when it's fully unfolded? Each fold doubles the layer. Picture the folds. 1 becomes 2 after the first fold. 2 becomes 4. Can you guess what 4 becomes? Now imagine hole punching through every layer. 1 punch equals 8 visible holes when unfolded, and the correct answer is choice D, 8. 4 tasks, A, B, C, and D, need to be completed. Task A must be done before B. Task D must be completed after C. Which one is the possible correct order? 1, 2, 3, or 4? The correct order is A, C, D, B. A comes before B and C comes before D. 4 identical vessels, each containing a different amount of liquid, are all heated to the same temperature. In which vessel will the liquid cool the fastest? To answer this question, apply the principle of heat loss per unit volume. Liquids with less volume cool faster, because they have less thermal mass and greater surface-to-area volume ratio. Since vessel D has the least amount of liquid, it will lose heat the fastest, making it cool down the quickest. So the correct answer here is choice D. You throw 4 identical balls with the same speed, but at different angles. Which ball will travel the farthest horizontally? Let's break it down. 30 degrees stays low, it's fast but shallow. 60 degree goes high but falls back quickly. 90 degree just goes up and drops. So the correct answer here is choice B, 45 degrees. It balances height and distance, given the longest flight across the field. Which container, all with the same total volume, will overflow the fastest if water is poured into each one at the same rate? Take a close look at all the containers. In 3 of them, water will fill gradually. But in one container, the hole causes it to leak halfway through the fill, making it the first one to overflow in function, not in the form. So the correct answer here is choice C, a container with the hole halfway up the side. Take a close look at these 3 connected gears. If the bottom left gear, the largest one, rotates clockwise, what is the direction of the top gear, the smallest one? Each gear flips the motion of the one before it, so clockwise, counterclockwise, and clockwise again. The correct answer is choice A, clockwise. Think fast. Can you spot the pattern hiding in plain sight? Here's your challenge. What comes next in the sequence? 2, 4, 8, 16? Take a moment. What's the rule here? This one is all about doubling. Each number multiplies by 2 to get to the next. 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 8, 8 becomes 16. So 16 times 2, that gives us 32, and the correct answer here is choice B. What happens when employees swap cubicles for couches? You're told, if more employees work remotely, office utility costs have decreased this year. What can be logically concluded? If cost drops when remote work rises and costs did drop, it's logically to connect the two. The most reasonable conclusion? More employees are working remotely, and the correct answer here is choice A. Here's a quick puzzle built on basic fractions, but don't let its simplicity fool you. You're looking at 4 pie charts. Each one is divided into equal parts, and each has some sections shaded in. The question is, which one shows the fraction 5/8? Here's what you can do to solve it correctly. Take a close look, count the total slices, then count how many are shaded. Which circle shows exactly 5 out of 8 parts? If you have selected option A, well done. Let's break it down. The circle has 8 equal parts. 5 of them are shaded. That's exactly what 5/8 means. Simple, clean, and precise. Patterns are everywhere, from nature to numbers. Let's test your eye for details. You're given a sequence of shapes. Each has a mix of vertical and horizontal lines. Can you identify what comes next in this evolving pattern? Look closely. What's increasing? What's decreasing? Think logically. What would the next step look like? If you have picked option D, you nailed it. Here's why. With each step, vertical lines increase by 1, while horizontal lines decrease by 1. That makes D the perfect continuation of the sequence. Some questions are all about spotting what doesn't belong, and this one is a shapeshifter. You're looking at 4 shapes. Each one contains a smaller shape inside a border, but only one of them breaks the pattern. Can you figure out which one shape is the odd one out? What are the most important elements that help us detect the pattern? I would say, how many shapes and what stands out. Unlike the other choices, which are all 4-sided figures, the choice D features a triangle with only 3 sides, which makes it the odd one out, which means that the correct answer here is option D. You're looking at the flat shapes that could become something 3D. Only one of these blueprints can be folded into a classic pyramid. Can you spot it? Focus on the base shape and the triangles. Which layout would let you fold 4 triangles upward around the square? If you have selected option A, you nailed it. Why? This is the perfect square in the center and the triangle on each side. Just what's needed to fold a proper pyramid. It's time for a clever code track. Can you reverse the shift? The word risk becomes QHRJ. Using the same rule, what does gain become? Each letter in the word risk steps one spot back. Start with the letter G in the word gain. G becomes F, A becomes Z, I becomes H, and N becomes M. That gives us FZHM, and the correct answer here is choice C, FZHM. Sometimes you gotta step back to move forward. Here's a quick challenge in trend interpretation. Can you read a simple chart and choose the most accurate description? Take a close look and watch the line closely. From January to April, how does the trend change? Now let's analyze the data points. The value increases in March, then drops slightly in April. It's not constant, not flat, and definitely not a sharp drop. This is why the correct answer here is choice B, growth followed by slight decline. Small movements can reveal big insights, but only when you look closely. You're given an abstract square design with one section removed. Your goal: figure out which one of the four options completes the image perfectly. Here's how we're gonna solve it. Examine the shapes closely. Which option matches the angles, lines, and positioning of the missing part? If you have selected option C, you're absolutely right. It's the only shape where every angle and line matches perfectly. You're looking at how the student divided their 100 study hours across 4 subjects. Your job: figure out how much time they spent on English. Zero in on English section. What percentage does it show? Now think, how does that percentage translate into hours? If you said 15 hours, spot on. And here's why. English accounts for 15%, and 15% of 100 is, you guessed it, 15 hours. You see 4 clocks. In each one, a hand has moved, but only one clock shows a perfect 180-degree turn. Can you find the right one? Look at the start and end points. Remember, a 180-degree movement means a straight line flip across the clock face. If you have picked clock B, you got it. That hand travels from 12 to 6, exactly a halfway around. That's your 180-degree turn. Let's take a close look at this simple data-driven question. A bar chart illustrates how students divide their weekly hours among different activities. Your task? Identify which activity ranks second in the time spent. Now let's examine the chart. Focus on the height of each bar. Which one comes in the second place? Let's break it down. Studying and socializing are tied up at the top, each one with 8 hours. Sleeping follows closely behind at 7 hours. That places it firmly in the second position. And the correct answer here is choice C, sleeping. Let's decode a cash to bank mystery. What happens when each letter levels up? If the word cash becomes DBTI following a consistent rule, what does bank become? Did you detect a pattern? If the word cash, C-A-S-H, becomes DBTI, every letter shifts forward by 1. Same game applies to bank. B becomes C, A becomes B, N becomes O, and K becomes L. This gives us the word CBOL, and the correct answer here is choice B, CBOL. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Online Training for Everyone if you'd like to see more content like this. Have a great day!